Well, it finally happened. After weeks of suspense, President Trump's Liberation Day landed with a bang. So, what does it all mean for investors, and where do we go from here? Hey everyone, it's Thursday morning, April 3rd, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Before we get started, a quick note. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. For tailored investment solutions and top-quality mutual funds, visit amf-capital.de. The stock market yesterday had a lot to chew on as the White House rolled out its new tariff game plan in a big Rose Garden event. Trump introduced a two-step approach, a baseline tariff of 10% on all countries, yes, all, and then additional rates for what he calls the worst offenders. China tops that list with a whopping 34% tariff, followed by the European Union at 20%. Trump said those numbers were actually conservative, that they only reflect half the cheating his team has uncovered. The president was flanked by his cabinet, lawmakers, and workers he says will benefit from the new policies. He talked about reciprocity and said, "It can't get any easier than that." But let's be real, it's not quite that simple. This move could reshape global trade for decades, or it could ignite more chaos. Experts say it's a middle ground between two approaches, one being a flat rate across the board and the other being country-specific duties. But here's the thing, uncertainty is still the name of the game. China, Japan, and South Korea are reportedly planning a joint response. Meanwhile, Capital Economics says we shouldn't expect markets to calm down anytime soon, especially with how unpredictable Trump can be. And don't forget, the Senate is voting later today on whether to undo Trump's Canada tariffs. Some Republicans might even side with Democrats on that one. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said flat out, they don't like the tariffs either. Oh, and as a side note, Politico reported that Elon Musk may soon step away from his White House role. So, yeah, it's been that kind of day. So where do we go from here? That depends on what Trump does next, and how the world reacts. That's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. I'm Endrit Sella, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you again tomorrow morning. Stay sharp and stay invested.